the early days of space exploration, the president of the Earth Alliance visited space installations primarily for public relations purposes. However, as colonies were established, he found additional reasons to leave Earth and travel to the stars. To fulfill these duties, he required a ship that was not only fast and secure but also comfortable and classy enough to host diplomatic meetings. This vessel became known as Earth Force One. Early models of Earth Force One were reasonably comfortable but still had issues related to zero gravity. Following the development of the Orion starbase, Alliance designers created a rotating internal section for the spherical body of Earth Force One, utilizing centrifugal force to generate artificial gravity. This innovation allowed the president and other dignitaries to live in an environment similar to Earth, complete with amenities such as indoor plumbing, running water, gardens, and even a park with a small simulated sun. While the president and his staff are aboard, every possible means is employed to create the illusion that they are not on a spaceship, but rather in an ordinary office building. Unless the ship is accelerating or decelerating, this illusion can usually be maintained without much difficulty. Earth Force One is not technically classified as a ship type, as these massive vessels are not designed for operations outside the diplomatic community. They are armed, but only for emergency use or to impress visiting dignitaries with flashy displays. When Earth Force One carries the president, it is typically escorted by at least a squadron of Star Furies, piloted by elite personnel. A second ship of this class, Earth Force Two, carries the vice president when he is on a separate mission, and it is similarly defended. The Alliance also maintains 2 additional ships of this class in reserve at all times, in case something happens to the primary craft. However, no other examples of this ship exist. While these ships are famous in their own right, the one carrying Earth President Luis Santiago is, by far, the best known. On the tragic day of January 1st, 2259, the vessel exploded just before reaching the Io jump gate, killing all on board except Vice President Morgan Clark. This event ultimately led the Earth Alliance into a lengthy and costly civil war. The following are the variants of Earth Force One. 1. Alpha Model 2130 to 2169. This variant was equipped with 2 short-range missile racks and 2 light lasers. It did not have rotating sections or fighters. 2. Beta Model 2168 to 2192. This model featured the same missile racks and 4 standard particle beams, along with 2 prototype interceptors. It was upgraded after first contact with the Centauri and was only in service for 3 years. 3. Gamma Model 2190 to 2251. A complete redesign, this vessel incorporated all the latest technologies. It was armed with particle beams and 2 Mark I interceptors. It was also the first to feature a rotating section for artificial gravity and to replace missile racks with fighter bays, allowing it to carry an entire squadron. During the Minbari War, the ship transported hundreds of government personnel to alien worlds in a desperate attempt to seek assistance against the Minbari, with very little success. 4. Delta Model 2251 present. This variant was armed with 4 particle beams and 2 Mark II interceptors, as well as fighter bays that could accommodate the new Thunderbolt fighters. It was ultimately lost on January 1, 2259, during a coup involving Vice President Morgan Clark and a conspiracy with the Psi Corps and the Shadows to assassinate President Santiago.